Star Wars Jedi Survivor is right around the corner, and here are 5 things you need to know before you get started. First off is story. Now, this book, Jedi Battle Scars, just came out by Sam Maggs. Do you need to read this book? No. Battle Scars takes place years before, so not everything is going to directly come over into it. There's only a handful of things that even show up in it, and they are not important to the story. So you're not required to read it. If you want to, that's cool. You'll find out more about the characters and how they feel internally. And also, this is just about the thirstiest Star Wars book I've ever read. The story is also going to have ties to the High Republic, but no, you do not have to read anything from that publishing initiative. And same as before, there are a few slight elements that do pop up because, it's just something happening in the universe, but none of them are so important to the story that you're required to know what it is. If you have not played the first game, I do recommend checking it out. It's a good game, but they do give you a little recap of what happened in that game. Can you even play the game? Is your machine up to task? This is not coming to previous gen, so if you don't have a PS5 or the Xbox Series S, you're gonna be out of luck. If you're playing it on PC, the system specs are as follows. I personally was playing on a Ryzen 7 3700X, and you know what that means? It means I upgraded to Ryzen 9 5900X. It's also a pretty big game on PC, clocking in at 155 gigs. If you're planning on jumping into this on day one, you'll want to make some space beforehand. I had to swap some things to make sure it went on my SSD. Also, if you're planning to jump in on this on day one, you may want to pre-download the game so that you are ready as soon as it's time. If you're on console, then 9 p.m. Pacific time on April 25th, you can start downloading it. If you're on PC, you can start a little bit early. You can start at 8 a.m., but it's going to be a big download, so you want to be prepared. The next question is, who should play this game? Anyone who's a Star Wars fan, absolutely. Anyone who's a gamer who likes challenging games, jump in on this. But even if you aren't a pro gamer, you can actually make it through this story pretty easily. There are game modes and accessibility features that make it possible for literally anyone to experience this story. Actual gameplay reviews are coming up this Wednesday morning. Can't talk about it just yet though. When should you play it? Honestly, if you're someone that does not like stories to be spoiled or anything like that, definitely want to hop on this right from the get-go, because I promise you there are some drops, there are some twists and turns that you're going to want to experience. Again, not giving my review, that comes later, but if you are on the fence, check it out. And number 5, what do you do once you finish the game? You play it again. This game not only has New Game Plus, but it also provides some special perks that make your second time around a different experience and very interesting. Anyways, that's all I can say for now. I'm going to send this to my contact to make sure I don't get in trouble, but check it out and follow. Stay tuned for some more Jedi Survivor content.